So it's been a while since I looked back at the show Star Wars The Clone Wars, the animated series, looking at 2 episodes this time, Holocron Heist and Cargo of Doom. What happened in Holocron Heist? Well, Obi-Wan and Anakin try to stop bounty hunter Cad Bane from stealing a hologram from the Jedi Temple. And Ahsoka, she discovers another shape-shifting bounty hunter disguised as a Jedi. So, at the beginning of the episode, Ahsoka, Anakin, and Obi-Wan are in a battle zone, and at first, they're needing reinforcements, but it seems to
again. Ahsoka, where are you? Ahsoka, what is your location?
About 6 click-seas, Master. We've engaged the enemy and we've got them on the run.
They're here to extract us. We're leaving.
What? What? We can't retreat now, Master.
The enemy is about to come upon them. And eventually, Anakin and Obi-Wan are basically like, Ahsoka, get out of here, get out of here, get out of here. But eventually, she goes, say, no, I can do this. But eventually, they go, say, no, get out of here. And eventually, the Jedi Council goes, so, Ahsoka, we're going to put you on an assignment where there's not going to be as much action, protecting the Jedi Temple, library kind of thing. And what's also going on is Cad Bane, he returns, and he's trying to, he's hired to find a holocron, which basically is, it is an artifact that can only be, activated by a Jedi, and in a way basically say, okay, here's all the details, a bunch of, involved kyber crystals, and also, in Jedi of the future. And, yeah, I thought this episode was pretty good. I thought, there's, a little droid that, Cad has with him. He basically put some, a program in him. But later, what we don't really realize, at least I didn't notice it, was that he basically implanted a bomb in him. As, an infiltration kind of thing. And, yeah, basically, eventually that is when, they're trying to, say, okay, we need to get the holocron and all that. And, eventually what ends up happening is, Cad ends up taking it. He ends up taking it to his, and then basically they're trying to, say, okay, next time we need to go find Cad, and at the same time, go after him.
You may have Madame Jocasta's shape, but not her skills.
And find it. This episode was written by Paul Dini. If that name sounds familiar to you, he was the writer of, the Batman animated series, or say Batman, Beyond. What happened in Cargo of Doom? Well, Cad Bane moves to sell the stolen holocron to the Separatists, while Anakin and Ahsoka try to retrieve it and return it to the holocron vault inside the Jedi Temple. So, in this one, Ahsoka and Anakin are trying to get it back, and at the same time, the Separatists are going, telling, Cad Bane, say, you need to get out of there, because if you can't, they say we can't afford your safety. Because when he goes it's okay, and all that, because the only way they can get the holocron when they are having it is technically useless, because only a Jedi is able to open it. So what ends up happening is Ahsoka ends up getting held hostage.
It's a horrible way to die. Besides, isn't negotiation the Jedi way?
What do you want?
This holocron carries information I've been paid to collect.
And, Cad basically says, hey, you help me, or she goes flying out of the airlock. And all that. So yeah, I thought this episode was pretty good, but eventually what ends up happening is, like, eventually, like, say, like, the ship starts to blow up, and they basically say, okay, think we are able to, like, both Cad Bane and he may have blown up, and at the same time, like, you know, Anakin's gonna say, well, I guess the Holocrons are gone too. But is it? Is it? By the way, until next time. I mean, then again, like I watched this show, growing up. I didn't watch, all of it. Like, you know, it was on Cartoon Network. It was like a show that ran on Cartoon Network, and then sometimes you'd see the advertisement and you say, okay, maybe I'll check this episode out. See you next time.